Get those credit cards ready, because I'm picking the locks, baby. Welcome to the show. My name is B-Rock, but you can refer to me as the artist, formerly known as Sports Yenta. Thanks for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. You guys are all phenomenal. And speaking of phenomenal, I'm going to tell you this much. This Kirk Cousins guy that's coming into town, he's pretty damn good, and he's marching his 6-5-1 Skins into South Philly to take on the 5-7 Birds. Now, according to my girlfriend, NBC10's Sheena, it's going to be cloudy and 37 degrees by kickoff. The 1 o'clock start at the Link will be the second time these two teams meet this year, with the Skins dominating in the first effort in Landover, 27-20. This game opened up as a pick'em contest and is currently a pick'em as of Thursday, December 8th. But we've seen continual line movement since Monday. The Westgate Superbook currently has Washington minus 115 on the money line, and the OU has dropped half a point to 46.5 currently. Speaking of currently, as of right now, 69% of the money is on Washington. Since the money's on the Skins, let's go ahead and take a look at their resume. Washington has been exceptional against the spread so far this year, covering the spread 8 out of 12 games overall this season. Furthermore, Washington has covered 71% of the time going into the game as the underdog or pick'em, while covering an impressive 4 times out of 6 games on the road. Make no mistake, if you've been betting the Skins on the spread this year, you should be making some serious cash. Let me throw one more number out there for you. Now, I don't care much for hypotheticals, but when you have a YouTube show, they are great for creating content. That said, this hypothetical could very well come to fruition. If you see that line move to Washington +1, or greater for that matter, you may want to think about taking action on them to cover. So far this season, the Redskins of Washington have won a staggering 80% of their games as the road underdog. Those are favorable numbers. Keep an eye on them. And speaking of them, let's go ahead and talk about the other guys, the guys that matter. I'm talking about the Philadelphia Eagles. That's right, baby. Last week took an L, but tonight we'll bounce back. Well, we'll bounce back Sunday. But it's time to get serious, because when it comes to the outcome of Eagles games, it directly affects your mood till about Wednesday of that week. Birds fans, here's a stat for you that will put your mind at ease, especially if you're taking action on them. 80%. 80%. The Eagles are 80% on the spread at home. When the Birds are at the Link, they cover the spread, period. It's what they do. Even better, the Birds are 2-0 covering the spread as the home underdog. And that stat is quite fitting, because we always have an underdog mentality. And I'm almost certain by game time, we're going into that battle around +1 or +2. All right, so if you watched my Week 14 picks earlier in the week, then you already know who I'm riding with in this one. But if you didn't watch it, you know your boy's got to drag this thing out a little bit and talk about the points. First things first, weather shouldn't play a factor. We're looking at cloudy skies with a slight 6-mile-an-hour wind. Special teams and passing should remain fairly regular. Number 2, most of the players that matter are indeed healthy going into Sunday. Number 3, both teams are averaging a combined point total of 48.3 in each of their last 4 games, respectively. And finally, number 4, the Washington Redskins have gone over the line in 6 of their last 7 games, with a median OU line of 48 points. All that said, it's safe to say I'm loving the over 46.5 points. That's what I picked Monday. Lock it up. That's my pick on the line. And speaking of line, my loyalty is on the line, because I'm about to pick a winner here. This Sunday at the Link, divisional matchup, playoff implications. The winner, in my opinion, of course, is going to be, for entertainment only, I'm not an expert, back on track, your winner on the spread is the Washington Redskins, giving up a point in Washington outright for moneyline cash. I call it down the middle. Can't let loyalty cloud my judgment. At 5-7, my beloved Eagles are exactly who we thought they were in the preseason, and you're a damn fool to think they were more than that. Okay, folks, that's going to do it for me. Remember, I'm an entertainer, not an expert. Please feel free to like my Facebook page and subscribe to my YouTube channel, both at Brock Page Productions. Thank you for tuning in. Best of luck to you with your future picks, and have yourself a positive little day.